there. Hit the live button over here.
Hit the live button everywhere.
Everywhere. Live button. Maybe. Is it working? Because we're live there. It doesn't say we're live on. There we go. We're live everywhere.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Happy Saturday. Welcome to Study Hall.
It's been a while.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, it's over there.
This is an imaginary bell. Class is in session.
We're running around getting things ready for a big event today. Big event.
We got a party.
We have tons. The other thing is we have tons of cookies throughout the store. Thank you so much for everyone who brought cookies in for us. That's a sewing tin. It just happens to be full of cookies.
We have to eat all the cookies first. So.
Yeah. And I claimed the tin.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can hit that. Yes, no.
All right. Good morning, Joyce. Good morning, Carol.
And welcome to Study. Like, what is it? I'm so out of it.
You want to
hit
mute on that?
Oops.
We're going to let some people jump on is what we're going to do.
That's right. We got to warm up the algorithm.
We've got a guest on with us today, a virtual guest who will not be so virtual very soon.
No,
I'm excited.
In person, yeah.
Good morning, Melanie. Mary.
There's
All
Melanie.
right.
Good morning, Melanie.
So as we're waiting for people to jump on, do what you always do, like hearts, share with a friend, help us make new friends.
That's right.
It's awesome. I'm wearing my fun new glasses today.
You guys can't see them.
Purple.
They're
Lots
purple,
of purple.
but they have little skulls and crossbones on them. So, Josh.
Very much so.
Josh.
Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Bonnie.
I'm getting the best I can do out of the last possible day to wear holiday attire.
Yeah, I know. And I was so thankful because I couldn't make it to the Martelli event, which was awesome, by the way. Mm-hmm. I hope everybody that went got what they, got all their questions answered and had some fun. And Joe Allen and Brian are awesome. So I just know it was an awesome event. I know a lot of you got some new stuff.
New stuff.
I won't put anybody on blast, but yeah, somebody got some new stuff. But these shirts, I was like, bummed, I'm not going to get a shirt, but she left me one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which is cool.
That's great. Yeah.
All right. Good morning, Judy. So before we dive in, I just want to throw it out there. How many of you are coming to hang out with us today after this? Today is February the 28th. It is our second annual class reunion.
Yes, it is.
It's going to be fun. So in case you have no idea what that is, it's exactly what it sounds like. Basically, if you have hung out with us, taken a class, been inspired by something you saw, anything having to do with cut up and sew, or even not, we just want you to come, and it's all about celebrating the community.
Right.
And this year has been amazing, and we've grown, and so you guys are the reason why. So it's kind of we want to see what you've done this year. We want you to share it with us and your other friends, and it's just a celebration. It's
a lot of fun, and it's really inspiring to see everybody's creations, because I always think, oh, I can do that. They can do it. I can do it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, right. And don't let it deter you.
Right.
Let
exactly.
It inspire you.
We're all about inspiring each other and lifting each other up and encouraging.
And you guys are full of that. So it's a big show and tell. So bring one or two things. We don't know how many people are signed up. We kind of do. We don't know how many people are coming.
Right. That's
because even though we tell you to sign up, some of you don't.
And that's okay.
We'd rather you show up and not, but we're still going to keep harping.
That's right. It's so important because that gives us a way to communicate if something changes. So.
I needed to know how many donuts to buy. So if I didn't get enough donuts, that's your fault.
So if you didn't sign up, you don't get a donut.
I bought some extras.
Oh, good. Phew.
Just in case.
I was going to say there's donuts now.
We know our people.
But we also have.
And we have cookies.
You should see the refrigerator.
Good morning, Louise. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Mama.
Good morning, Mom.
Louise is coming. Fantastic. Denise is coming. Fantastic. Good morning, Irene. I know Irene's coming because she's got a big old box to take home.
Oh, she got the big one that's out in the rain.
Yeah. It was an empty box. If you saw the video I did yesterday, I went live and I noticed there were some boxes and I had a little bit of a panic when I pulled in, and then I obviously remembered very quickly that they were empty. That's
It was a funny video. Go back and look at that video.
No machines were harmed in the making of this video. Yeah. So it was fun.
Yeah. So a lot of the teachers are coming today too, which is kind of cool. So if you took a class with one of the teachers, that'd be great to take a picture with them and as a student with the teacher. I think it'd be awesome.
Show off what you made.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
And if you're not finished with something, it's in progress. Maybe you have a question for the group. Hey, what border should I put? Or, you kind of need some help. Bring that.
Yeah.
And do try to keep it to just a couple, though, because if the people that show up like we think, we don't want it to be a...
Yeah, it was like 3 hours last time. It's Saturday. We want to go do stuff. So.
Yeah, well, yeah. But, I mean, we also want to give everybody a chance to show something.
Exactly.
So.
We want everyone to shine.
Jody, we wish you were coming too. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do it live. I know last year we did Diane was our, hey, show the camera, which was great. But we want to really just focus on the people that are here. And
we'll take pictures, though.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll take
Lots
pictures
of pictures.
and show them up. I was going to say this. Oh, and a couple of teachers are bringing their samples during the event too, so you could see. Like Carrie's got a t-shirt quilt coming up. She's got some.
Oh, for upcoming classes.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, I think Judy will be here. Irene will be here. Cindy will be here.
Sweet.
A lot of them will be here.
Well, you know who will be here in spirit?
Who?
The person on the other side of our computer. So speaking of upcoming classes, I think we should go ahead and bring her on.
You think so?
In case she has something to do. Besides hang out with us and listen to us yap all day. I don't know. Nina Clotfelter, ladies and gentlemen.
I am happy to be here.
Awesome.
Happy to be
Nice
here.
to
I
see you,
can't wait
Nina.
to be there.
I know it's soon.
Yes. I wish I was going to be there today. I'd love to join in that event.
Like I said, you're here in spirit.
Yes, I am.
And you always are. We always feel like there's a little bit of Nina around here somewhere.
I love coming over there.
So, Toni, why don't you give her a little brief introduction as far as the dates of the classes and what, that sort of thing, in case someone hasn't actually seen or heard from Nina before.
What?
Who is Nina?
This is like the third time? Fourth
Yeah.
time?
I know.
She's been here a while. She's been here often. And we have her coming back again later this year. So Nina is going to teach a free motion class, which is full. Sorry, guys, it's full. And I think there's a wait list, but still remember, wait lists are important. That is January 9th. Then she has a free motion 2 class, which is just a build on the first class. You're going to learn some different designs. And this is where I encourage the people who signed up for the first one to sign up for the second one, because then you get 2 days of Nina and you're building on what you learned the day before. So that's the 10th. And if you are comfortable with the basics in free motion, you totally can take free motion 2 as well. And then the third day, which is a Saturday, and that's February 11th. 11th. I need more coffee.
January the 11th.
Exactly. This is all like in a week and a half.
Yeah.
It's really coming up fast. It's Chop It Like It's Hot. And I'm so excited about this class. Nina's going to talk a little bit more into that. So
I'll show you a sample because it's hard to put into words. You have to see this one.
So we do have spots open for free motion 2. And we do have spots open for Chop It Like It's Hot. Chop It Like It's Hot. We don't have a lot, but sign up and be a part of it.
We don't have a lot for Chop It Like It's Hot.
There we go.
We like things.
We're here all day. We do need the Quilt Comedy Club.
So Nina, do me a favor. Just in case people have been living under a rock and they're like, who is Nina Clotfelter? Just kind of do a little brief introduction about who you are, what you do, and whatever you want to say.
Well, I'm Nina Clotfelter. Did you lose me? There you go.
Nope.
I'm Nina
I hit the wrong button.
Clotfelter. I live in Mobile, Alabama. I travel all over the United States and teach quilting. I teach beginning free motion quilting, beginning ruler work, on to advanced stuff like beginning feathers and advanced feathers. There's all kinds of fun things. My teaching theory is, if you're willing to put the work into it, you can do it. If I could do it, you can do it. And it's a matter of learning the basics. And I give a lot of tips and a lot of tricks to make it easier for you to learn from the very beginning instead of the hard way, the way I did. But it takes practice, but it's loads of fun. It's very rewarding. And then there's also fun classes that don't take any skill at all. And that's what Chop It Like It's Hot is all about.
So I love your approach to, well, everything that you do, but they're all fun, to be fair. Like Chop It Like It's Hot, maybe a little bit more playful and less technique driven.
Right.
But and I say this, I know I'm a broken record, but you are very infectious. It's so obvious that you love what you do, and that just people can't help but feel that, and then in turn, that shows in their work. And
Thank
so
you.
even if it's a technique-based class, which I don't know if you can call free motion a technique-based, because I still think it's playing. You're drawing a thread, but still,
I mean,
I get
it's
it's a
kind of
technique.
technique. Yeah.
Yeah, especially maybe the little bit the free motion too. So as far as that class goes, I mean, is that something that I'm afraid people are a little bit nervous to take it?
No. So let me just, I know beginning free motion is full, but, and I truly appreciate that you're begging everybody to get on the wait list, because the wait list is hugely important on any class. If somebody drops out at the last minute, we all know life happens. They call you and you're next. If you're not on that wait list, you can't have any possibility of getting into class. But in the beginning free motion class, you make this sampler and you learn all these different designs. I'm a firm believer in getting your money's worth in any class, and I appreciate getting my money's worth when I take a class. I like taking fun classes too.
Totally.
So you learn all the basics, but then you make this sampler, and my camera's backwards, sorry. There are at least 16 different designs on here. Not all of them are beginning quilter designs. I give you something to stretch you and to learn with, to expand with. The other reason is I'm very much aware that everybody's brain works a little differently. I was that square peg they tried to get in the round hole. I learned more visually. So I understand that some people aren't going to like this design. They will like that one, or that one really jives with them. So I give you more designs than you really need in beginning free motion quilting, but it's okay if one of those designs don't jive with you or really work with you, because as we go through the day, there's going to be other designs that you're going to say, oh my gosh, I love this. And that's going to be the design that you really start with, as opposed to something else. So that's why I do so much in beginning free motion quilting. But beginning free motion 2, and I don't know of a better name for that class. It's kind of generic. So what it is, it's an expansion on the designs, and you really learn how to quilt a bunch of different designs, and you make a sampler. Again,
that's cool.
Every one of these classes is a little different. I'm trying to get all of this in here.
Like micro quilting.
Oh yeah, cool.
That's really cool.
So, but what I do is every class moves a little different. So as the class moves, and one class moves faster than another, we just keep going. But you'll make a sampler, and again, there's all kinds of different designs and variations of designs, and we really dig into how to make these designs work, where they would work, how to make them, how to create these designs, and if there's a design that a student really wants to learn, bring that design in, whether it's a picture or something you've seen on the internet or Google or from a book or somebody else's quilt. I mean, there's all kinds of designs everywhere. But if you have a specific design that you really want to learn how to do, bring that design in and we'll figure out how to make that design work and how to quilt it. So we do draw and we quilt. So I do move you along. You get one of these samplers done. Toni, and did I send you the supply list for that, the prep work?
You did.
Okay. But now let's talk about chop it like it's hot. So
please.
This is a class like no other class you've ever taken before, because listen to me, there's nothing you can do to mess up this project. You can't do anything wrong.
Challenge accepted.
Oh my gosh, there's nothing you can do that will make this project not turn out absolutely gorgeous. Everybody's will be different. Everybody is at a different skill level. Yes, you as the beginning free motion quilter from the Thursday class can take this class. It is great practice. Oh, it's so much fun to practice your free motion quilting this way. If you are not an experienced, if you're a true beginning free motion quilter and you've just taken the class on Thursday, those big stitches and those little stitches, they don't show up. Like I said, there's nothing you can do to make this project not turn out gorgeous. So let me
Can you show them a sample? Oh,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
There you go. Neat.
So there's a lot, you learn a lot about your machine, because we do decorative stitches. And if those decorative stitches don't turn out just right, you know, sometimes you have to play with them and they're not exactly balanced. If they don't turn out just right, it's not a problem. You can put something on top of it. It's
Cover
like I
them.
said, you can't do anything wrong. So there's a lot of thread play. I teach you a lot of different techniques. You learn couching, you learn how to make cording, you learn how to work with all these different threads. You bring a lot of different threads, and I have some threads as well. Obviously, Josh has a lot of threads at the shop that you can buy. So, and usually what I find is in class, if somebody wants to borrow a thread of somebody's, you're not using a whole lot of thread. Quilters are the best, and they're willing to share a little bit of thread with somebody else. So, you know, we all share in that class. We learn how to use Angelina fibers. You learn how to work with sequins. I mean, there's just all kinds of stuff that you play with and you learn in that class. So there's two different sizes. This is a 12 by 12. And then there's this one. I think this is 14 by 11, 11 by 14.
I like that one too.
I like these.
So you'll notice that I do have these on darker backgrounds. That one's a dark gray, this one's a black, and in the supply list it says black because you can see the black just makes all the colors pop. Here's another sample.
More contrast. Yeah.
Gives you more contrast, but people have brought in bright yellow, they've brought in red. So bring a couple of different options. Obviously we're in a shop, so if you don't like the fat quarter that you've brought, to buy another fat quarter is not that big of a deal either. But there's just lots of different things that you can do. This is a different one. So the kit that
class speaks my language, Nina. We call that the McLean method. If you mess up, just cover it up with something else.
Well, you know, I don't know if you can see everything that's on here. There's so much work that's on here. There's decorative stitches, there's metallic thread, there's all kinds of stuff. See, here's decorative stitches on here. So there's just all kinds of stuff. We have a lot of fun playing and experimenting, but all throughout the day, I interrupt everybody and I give you a fun little tip, a little exercise, a little demo. Making the cordings is loads of fun. It blows people's minds how simple it is, and then there's all the possibilities you can do with it. But during class, you will get just about, several of the students will get completely done and get this stapled onto their canvas. This is a canvas, and others will get almost there. They'll get all of this sewn down, and they may have to go home and do their staple gun, but I bring 2 staple guns, 2 electric staple guns, so it goes pretty quick.
That sounds dangerous. I love it.
It is.
So one of the things that I want to say is, obviously we told you she's infectious. Like, you want to take the class, right? Well, you should. But so even though, you know, Nina's, it is a very informal, casual vibe here at Cut Up, and so Nina's no joke when it comes to education. Right. So buckle up. because I mean, you start at 10 or 10:30, whatever time it is, and you go until, if it says 10 to 4, guess what time you get out? 4, maybe 4:05.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And
because Nina has so much information that she really, and she's only here for a limited amount of time, that she really puts all that in and makes sure that you get your money's worth.
Value. Yep.
But also,
and
there's a lot.
I'm a real stickler for starting on time.
I know you are.
Yeah, you pay for class to start at 10 o'clock or 10:30, whenever it's starting. That's when we start. Whether you're there or not, we're starting. So yeah.
She's been doing this a while.
But in your kit for the Chop It Like It's Hot, you get all this stuff, and you can bring your own. You can bring some more yarns and nettings, and here's Angelina fibers. Everybody gets, there's 2 in every kit. You get there's all kinds of stuff in here. This is enough for probably 8 or 10 of these projects. So there's lots of different options. There's a huge variety. The kit also includes the canvas. So yeah, it's loads of fun.
That's nice. For the Chop It Like It's Hot, there is a kit, which is
there's a kit for every class.
Actually, there's a kit for every class. You're right.
Well,
so,
not for free motion quilting too. There's no kit.
I'm sorry. No.
Right.
Psych.
Sorry, I take that back.
Well, I just I find it so much easier, especially for like Chop It Like It's Hot and beginning free motion quilting. If everybody has the same stuff, Chop It Like It's Hot. If I didn't have a kit, if you are not a knitter or crocheter or something like that, for you to have this variety of stuff would cost you a fortune. I collect this stuff, and I have people now giving me yarns. I have so many yarns now. I don't need any more, but it's just lots of fun, and there's a generous amount in here. This is only about half of what's in the kit. So
and even though you get the kit, if you have some decorative threads, some heavier weights, some fun, in your pile that you've or you've been staring at it going, I have no idea what to do with that, bring it. And our community is phenomenal, as you know, Nina. So sharing is not going to be an issue.
Absolutely. The kit only has yarns and nettings and Angelina fibers and stuff like that. So if you have more of those, bring yarns, bring lace. It's okay. Bring what you want. And if it applies and it goes in there, that's fine. If it doesn't, that's fine too. But yes, also bring all those threads. We'll talk about the threads. This is a great class to learn and experiment with a lot of different threads. Metallics, those 12 weights, those really thick threads. What do you do with them? How do they work? You play with it on this little piece, because you're only working with an 8.5-inch square to start with. And that's all that we're playing with. But that you will get done in class. So you play with all this stuff, and, like I said, if it doesn't work right, then you stop where you are and you put something at the end of that, and you don't know where it's going to end up in the project.
That's right. This is a great class for all of you. What is it? Is it type A people? Hey, I can't. Everything has to be symmetrical. This is how you get rid of that.
Right. Totally get it.
This is take you out of your comfort zone. You might have some messy squares that you end up going, well, this one needs to be as messy as this one, and that's okay. But the idea is that it'll push you to try new things, a lot like our fiber play club, which I'll talk about in a second. But
yeah, this takes almost everybody out of their comfort zone.
That's great. We love that. I talk about that all the time.
Nina, can we bring salvages? Salvages now in fabric have some fun images and stuff that'd be fun to throw in there.
Absolutely. Bring anything that you want to bring, and
rules. I love it.
There's no rules. I love it. There's no rules, and there's nothing that is wrong in the class. You can't bring anything that's wrong. You can't do anything that's wrong. You can't mess this project. It's a super.
Did you hear that?
Fun
I wish
day.
Kristen was on here. You can't mess up. It's okay.
You can't mess it up. It's a super fun day. There's tons of information that I share with you throughout the day. Lots of fun techniques that you learn. You learn some things about yourself. You get a fun day of practicing your free motion quilting, and you get a fun project at the end. It's just lots of fun. It's a great fun day.
I'm excited.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And as always, we really appreciate you taking the time to sit here and chat and talk to them, because it always sounds better when you say it.
We just say you're amazing.
I try to regurgitate what you say, but I can't be Nina. So
Well, it's I thank you. It's yeah, it's a lot of fun. And free motion quilting too is loads of fun too. We have lots of fun in there, and we learn a lot. There's a couple other designs that I have that I want to include this time. So it's a little different every time, but it's okay.
Awesome.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, people are saying hi to you on here, Nina. I don't know if you can see the comments, but just know that they said hello, and definitely some familiar faces that took your classes last time.
Taking it again.
Some of them are taking it again. That's a good sign.
Yeah. Well,
So,
and that's the thing with learning something new, especially like beginning free motion quilting or beginning ruler work. To take it more than once, it's never a bad decision. You just and I wish that I could take something out of the beginning free motion class, because there's so much information I give you. You can take it 3 times and you'll catch something different every time, and you'll swear I didn't say that last time, but I did. It's just too much information, but it's information
awesome.
helpful to you to get started. So
Right.
Yep. Lots of
Free
fun.
motion and Saturday class is so exciting. Fantastic. All right. Everybody's pumped. We're pumped. I cannot wait to see you.
We still have openings on Friday class and Saturday class.
That's
Okay.
the 10th and 11th. Free
Hey,
motion
join
2
in.
and Chop It Like the Top.
Come on.
And go ahead and sign
All
up for the if you the free motion 1. Go ahead and put yourself on the waiting list. It also just lets us know how many people want another class. And we're not going to get into it now, but Nina will be coming later in the year.
Mm-hmm.
So you just
Well,
never know.
That's right.
Right.
Just never
And
know.
we'll do beginning free motion again.
Yeah, maybe some EPP. Nina does a lot of
I
stuff.
want to do EP.
Yes.
We won't get into all that right now. Nina, we could talk to you for like 2 hours, but we
I
got a
know.
party to set up for. So
I'll bring some samples. I'll bring some EPP samples.
Awesome. Thank you.
fantastic.
All right. Have fun at the party
Thank you so
today.
much,
I wish
Nina.
I was
Thank
there.
you. You're here in
All right.
spirit.
Thank
See you
you. Looking forward to seeing you.
Bye.
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 All right.
She's awesome.
So she's infectious.
Yep.
I really believe that when you said that. It's like,
It's
yeah,
so
makes
true.
sense.
You can't help but go, I just want to play.
That's right. I want to play with Nina.
Yeah. Speaking of which, and I'm just going to say the only class that I know of off the top of my head,
Because you're teaching it.
the fiber play is the 9th. Is that right? Okay. And that is after the free motion class. So it could be a long day for some of you, but it's worth it. So fiber play is something we've done for a while now, and from 5 to 7 p.m. Actually, we're going to do 5:30
Yeah.
because the class is going to end. So we're going to do 5:30 to start time. And we'll just go probably till 7 still, maybe 7:30 if people are still playing. But it's thread painting, which how appropriate and perfect since Nina's there doing free motion. So it's going to be, hopefully Nina's not too tired and she'll hang out with us in the evening. I think she plans on it. But yours truly is going to figure out how to teach you guys how to thread paint. Now it's more, it's not really, in front of Nina. No pressure is what Tony said. I was like sweating. But no, but I'm fine doing this because no, I'm not an educator, but that's why I like free motion, because I'm fearless and I want you guys to not be afraid of it. And so we're just going to play. That is the spirit of fiber play, is just playing. So we've got a handful of new machines with stitch regulation, some without. So if your machine is here for the free motion class, obviously you can use it like Denise was talking about, but we will have a machine that you can play on, and we'll just take some turns. And again, it's just experimenting, getting out of your comfort zone, trying something new that you can hopefully then apply to future projects.
Exactly. I love fiber play. I've had a lot of fun playing in the class.
It's been awesome.
Denise says she needs to bring her sleeping bag because she's going to be here 3 days in a row.
I'll bring an air mattress.
We need more than one.
Yeah, true.
Ooh, that was fun.
Okay, so that's
it.
Yeah, that's
Show's
it.
over. No, I'm joking.
Well, I guess the other thing, are you going to talk about any classes?
I am going to talk.
Go ahead and do that, and then I'll remind them about a blowout sale.
Blowout. So just because it is study hall, so other classes we have going on, I've added a couple new ones on the calendar. Again, sign up look forward a couple months. Look at St. Augustine. Look at Palm Coast. The classes are different. Lots going on.
Collage quilt class in St. Augustine is either
Filling up.
full or filling up.
Yeah, so that's just again shows us that we need to do it again later on in the year.
Which is great.
Yeah.
And we got to get you folks to come out to the Monday sewing studio in St. Augustine. Where's the community of sewers? I know you guys are there,
I
so
think we just gotta wait till New Year.
maybe.
Yeah,
But we want that to get started because it's just such a fun way to meet new friends and creates a good vibe in the shop, and it's just fun.
Yep, it's totally fun. So that's my little spiel on classes because it was all about Nina and today's class reunion.
Fantastic.
Oh, I will mention something else too. So Tula Pink Club and EPP Club was supposed to be in January in St. Augustine. We're having it here in Palm Coast because we're not doing the grand opening until February. So just make sure if you're in those two clubs, we will meet in Palm Coast next Saturday.
I think was it the 4th?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and I saw somebody asked online or something. So yeah, that's going to be just business as usual.
Right. And then in February we'll go do it up there.
The grand reopening for St. Augustine, the ribbon cutting big day, has been moved to February 1st. That just gives us a little bit of room to breathe and also just allows us to do it right.
We want to have it big.
Because we're going to have door prizes and, like I said, ribbon cutting. So it's going to be fun. And we want to make sure we do it right and celebrate an awesome store. I mean, is just the response and the feedback since we did the soft opening has been wonderful. So thank you. Keep the suggestions coming. That helps us create a shop that you all love as much as we do.
Right. Awesome.
And it's the end of the year. So, of course, we've been talking about our blowout sale. I went live yesterday. The Radiance machines are in. So if you did pre-order one of those limited edition ones, we called you.
Please come and get it.
Come and get it. Give us a call if you have questions. The box will not fit in almost
A car.
anybody's vehicle unless you have a pickup truck, but it's raining. So don't do that.
They
But
can't
there's
take it
3
out of
boxes
it. Yeah.
inside the giant box, hence those boxes that are in the rain.
Right.
That will fit in your cars, and we'll help you and all that good stuff. So just call us, but those are here. And if anybody's interested in getting a Radiance, they are going to be available. In fact, I think they're available now, but they're doing an update. So I think they're going to be shipping them towards the end of next month. But again, those are high demand. So just come in, play on it, see if it's something you're interested in, and then we can answer any questions you have.
Awesome.
30%. No, let's see. Let's start at the 50% off holiday fabric. So Halloween, Christmas, both stores, by the way.
Yeah.
50% off until
The 4th.
the 4th.
Put me on this one.
40% off batiks.
Woo!
I've repeated this a lot. 40% off batiks. It's not a slip up. No mistakes. That's intentional. We have too many and we want to give them to you at 40% off. 30% off of embroidery designs and accessories. Help me out. $6 patterns, $6 fabric sale fabric, 30% off kits. It's the end of the year. We got to make some room for some new stuff. And so we're just blowing out pretty much everything.
We have another special going on up in St. Augustine. Wendy just asked for batting for long arm. You can bring your own batting, but we have batting too. So you do it either way, Wendy. But we've got 2 cents a square inch.
Yeah, we've dropped it down. It was the quilting service that I guess purchased, but we got when we took over Bees, they were at almost 3 cents per square inch, which is totally industry standard. That's not a high price point. But for some reason, we're not getting a bunch of quilts in. And I think people either didn't think we continued with the quilting service or they thought Brenda did it all. And since she retired, we're not sure what it is. So we figured, you know what, let's do some promotions. So we dropped it all the way down to 2 cents per square inch. And that's going to go until Daytona Quilt Show, AQS, which is like February 19th or maybe. Yeah.
That's right.
So 2 cents per square inch is a heck of a deal. And I'm telling you right now, we had like 5 dropped off yesterday. So obviously this works. The only downfall of this is where we used to be able to knock it out, in a few days. We're probably going to be getting close to our, 2-week or ish turnaround time. So just keep that in mind if it's a gift or something like that.
Right.
But right now, I think we're still in about a week turnaround. So if you need something quick, go to St. Augustine or come to Palm Coast. We can check it in here at Palm Coast and transport it there. But if you want it done immediately and checked in, I would just go there.
Yeah, because then you can see the thread and the design you might want.
Yeah. Well, we can look at the designs
Oh,
here.
we got 'em now
Yeah,
set
we
up?
got
Oh,
it set up to where we can check you in. But if you really want to perfectly match your thread and talk to the quilter, you're going to have to do that in St. Augustine. But
And we have a couple quilters.
oh, yeah. And by the way, the quilters that have been there are still there.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, nobody left. I take that as a compliment. They were like, yeah, okay, we'll stick around. And they're fantastic. If you don't know the quilters, I mean, they're awesome. They've done this for a long time. They're really, really good. And if you have no idea, you've never had a quilt done before, just go and talk to them or stop in here. We can kind of walk you through the process. But 2 cents per square inch is a killer deal, and that goes until the 19th of February.
Go get some quilts then. Denise says she wants to know the name of the show for Monday.
Oh, yeah, right.
So Monday's show at 9 o'clock is live. We always do it every Monday. We've changed the name due to some trademark elements. So you want to?
Yeah. So the votes are in, and I'm telling you, it was close. So the second runner-up, or no, the runner-up, not the second runner-up. The runner-up was Beyond the Seams, which we really liked, but I'm thankful that actually So What's Up was the number one choice. And the reason I like it is because cut up and sew what's up. So it's a fun way for us to kind of play on terms. Also, I think it fits our personality. Really. So what's up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so anyway, So What's Up? Thank you for everybody who voted. I don't know. We need a new sign. I'm just throwing it out there.
Cindy.
I'm not gonna put it on Cindy.
Y'all sign too.
Yeah, true.
I'll work on that, I guess.
So yeah, So What's Up was the winner,
yeah,
which is fun. So again, we're gonna be doing the same thing. It was literally a technicality, yeah. And we'll probably still accidentally say Quilt Talk every once in a while because we're gonna talk about quilts.
That's right.
So we just can't put it on our YouTube channel in the title.
Exactly.
So, but you guys are awesome. Thank you for being a part of that. It was fun. So yeah, we appreciate it.
Yep.
Is that everything?
Oh my gosh, is that everything? Do you have any questions?
I think
much
that's everything.
Information.
It's 9:37.
We're gonna go get the classroom ready for our class reunion. Please come in and show off some of your stuff, or just come in and support everybody else who has stuff to show off.
Exactly. Look, Brenda even said it's a good price. She's the one that used to make the pricing.
Yes.
Good morning, Brenda. I hope you're loving your freedom,
retired life,
hanging out with family,
that's
and
right.
hopefully doing something fun for
Cruising.
yourself. Cruising around, camping. That's right. Morning, Michael. So What's Up is perfect. Thank you, Jody. I thought it was fun too. Hey, Bonnie, Pamela. All right. Well, we got to run because remember today, class reunion, second annual, starting at 10:30. So grab 1 or 2 samples. Well, what could be a sample? One or 2 projects or something that you've made that you're proud of or that you need some help on, and just bring it and hang out with us for a couple hours. It's going to be fun. Yep. Cannot wait. That's it, right?
That's it. I think class is dismissed.
Ding, ding, ding,
Ding,
ding,
ding, ding, ding, ding. Cookies and donuts. That's too funny. All right, let me go back to Nina.
I am. Great.
I should have told you didn't have to like.
We're still